Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
Things already rolling. Engages and forces him off the ball. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And we have our very first corner. Kane! Yehi. Rashford. He's going for goal! Sensational from Rashford! Sumptuous finish and absolute joy! England take the lead! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Croatia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Spence. Pasalic. And here's Budimir.
Oh, really well played.
And he is shot, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rashford. And Rodgers. Jordan Henderson. Kane takes a shot! And it's in! 2-0 and in next to no time! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Kramaric. There's the delivery. Budimir! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Henderson is there to clear. Now it's Kramaric. And this is Perisic. He leaps for it. Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Croatia cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he was quick to react. Rodgers. It's headed upfield. Oh, it's good here. Rashford. That's going wide left. Pass somewhat off target. This is their second corner of the game. Quarter of an hour played. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Oh, great chance! And the shot! Oh, good finish! Croatia are back in business! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's lost his man here. Goes for a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Goal! Croatia! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And he's done it again! He's got his second! Croatia leading now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Pasalic. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That has ended up in no man's land. Mainu. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
England certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. That's destined for the flank. No, that's been intercepted. He's shifting through the gate. Shoots! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Jordan Henderson.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that's neat. Kane. It's Kane! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
England really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Spread it left. Rodgers. Watkins. Now Rodgers. And here's Kane. There will be a throw-in. Approaching the half-hour mark. England disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Budimir is offering a wry smile there. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Spence. Menu to Watkins. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Modric, played out to the left flank. Oh, they could break here. Threads one in. He can run onto that. Tries a shot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Budimir. Oh, that is a nice touch. Watkins. Now it's Budimir. Gehi gets across to intercept that. Now it's Rashford. Perisic does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Budimir. And here's Rashford. So much time and space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pogracic. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Pasalic providing an outlet on that flank. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pasalic. Vardiol. And this is Modric. Oh, that's fabulous. That's put paid to the danger. Taken back almost at once. Spence promptly onto that, and that is that. Menu. And it's Rashford. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Budimir. He's found a way through. And he's gone backward here. Perisic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Swings in across. Watkins. Well, that has not gone well.
3 minuti di recupero.
And here's Budimir. Big chance! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Menu to Watkins. Now it's Goodyear. Well read, nice interception. Spread out to the left. And here's Rashford. Perisic. And it's Perisic. Perisic makes a dash for it. Forwards and with intent. That's very neat. Rashford. It's Rashford! It's in! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Shifting, and that is indeed the final act. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back underway.
England really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on.
And the shots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Quansah to Watkins. Jordan Henderson to Watkins. And it's Stones. Menu. Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
He is through here! Oh no, that was never going to make it. Played out towards the right wing. Watkins. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Guardiola. Pasalic. And he cuts out the supply. Menu. And here's Rashford. Can he finish? And there's a goal. It's level again. What a match we have.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. England needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Menu to Watkins. And it's Rashford. Kongracic gets a foot in here. Now it's Budimir. And he's running through. Quansah spots it and intercepts.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Rashford looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Watkins. And here's Rashford. Rashford ploughing through the middle. Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Has another go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Over to the right flank. Budimir. He's on it, can he get away? Vardiol.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Kane, and here's Watkins. And the finish! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Just about up to the hour now. Henderson. And here's Rashford. He's had a shot! Goal, England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He's got four. That is remarkable. England have their lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Kane. Kongracic. Stanisic. And the counter is on. Kramaric is onto this. And he shoots! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Jordan Henderson. Stones. And it's Henderson. Stones. And Gahey. Jordan Henderson. Quansah. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Rashford. And he is dashing away. Now it's Budimir. Now it's Perisic. He's beaten the last man. Can he get it through? He's having a shot! And he's there to get it away. Oh, look at the space here. Quansah gets it away.
Croatia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Menu. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Rashford.
Rashford really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Rashford. And he's been shifted off it. Perisic. Modric. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Now the ball in. Spence, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nice looking ball. And they're back on the ball again. Perisic! And that's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Stones. And it's Mainu to Watkins. Modric. Kovacic. Now it's Kramaric. Now it's Budimir. Stanisic. And he's intervened well there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Shapes to shoot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Watkins fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Croatia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Sostituzione per l'Inghilterra. Numero 11, numero 5, numero 6, numero 14, Jordan Henderson, numero 17, numero 25.
Nicely spread.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 22, il numero
Now
2,
it's Tony.
il numero 18, il numero 12,
That was
il
good
numero
alertness.
10, il numero 7.
It's a pretty loose pass. Driving on and making good progress. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's having a pop! It's a smartly directed ball. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as...
And the shot! And that's a real chance missed. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Tony. And here's Watkins. There's the shot! Against the crossbar. Cleared without hesitation. Ball's gone out of play. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Tony. Tony gets flagged offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's got away. Pasalic. That has been slung wide. Now it's Tony. Vlasic. Now it's Tony. Now this could be a chance.
Ci
it's
saranno 3
Pasalic.
minuti di recupero.
And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Pasalic. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now the ball's gone astray. Aims beyond the defence. Tony, spread to the right.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Livramento, closing in a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Here comes the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. So that means another 30 minutes football. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. And we are already back underway. England pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? And here's Pasalic. Now there's a fine ball. Real chance! Another one of football's and how moments. Livramento. And it's Livramento. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Tony. That is good strength.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That has been cut short. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's looking wide. Konsa. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Vlasic. Looking for the run. Vlasic gets his head on it! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially... And the finish! And it's a goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Croatia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cross flung in. Impressive jump. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Jordan Henderson. Spence. To Watkins. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kane. Takes a shot! And it's in! Two! And we've barely begun here. And he's done it again. He's got his second. England are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rodgers. That is ended up in no man's land. That is good strength. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Pasalic. He's got away. Looking for the run. Corner given. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Stanisic. Budimir receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Kane. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Kongracic clears it away. Croatia are looking to go forward now. Kovacic. Played out to the left flank. No, that's been intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found a way through. Not the most convincing of passes. Watkins. And here's Kane. And he is deftly away. Kramaric. It's a promising position. He's in a great position here. Rodgers! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Kane. Showing good feet. Goes for a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
England are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's on it, can he get away? Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Tries to pass it through. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Kane.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ci saranno 3
Kramaric.
minuti di recupero.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Budimir. Goes looking wide. Now that's well seen too. Spence. Spread out to the left. Back where it came from. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Budimir. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
England have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Sostituzione per l'Inghilterra. Numero 19. Numero 11.
So the action resumes.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 8. Il numero 18.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Gordon. England do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now it's Gordon. Kovacic cuts it out. Pasalic is herring after that one. He's picked his way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending. Budimir! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Croatia are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Yehi. Jordan Henderson. And Kwanzaa. Anderson. Back towards the middle. And here's Gordon. Tries a shot! And that's a tiny finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Numero 18.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
England are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Budimir.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kane being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Chance, surely! And no mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Numero 8.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Anderson. England still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Perisic. He's found a way past. Now it's Gordon. Distributed tidily.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And this is Kane. Modric. And it's Perisic. Anderson. Oh, that's well spotted. Modric. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. No, he's not getting past him there. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gordon couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Anderson, over to the right flank. Now it's Gordon. Gordon purring through the gears. Decent chance! Anderson given the lift of his goal. And a chance! And he's stuck it away. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Numero 18.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Pasalic really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kane! And that's a good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Pongracic. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Pasalic. He is through here. Oh, strongly challenged there. Gordon. Now it's Kane. Pongracic and Guardiol. Kovacic.
Il quarto uomo indica 4
And here's
minuti di
Gordon.
recupero.
And here's Kane. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And here's Gordon. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Pongracic. Now Pasalic. Now it's Gordon. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Kane, very much the man of the moment, his boots at their twinkling best. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Signore e signori, che è possibile
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.